Radio.
I mean, you even look around here. Well, the Appalachian League attendance is up. I'm Marky Billson, Tri-City Sports Now, 1420 WEMB Sports Radio. JetBroadcasting.live if you're not within the signal range, or even if you are, www.jetbroadcasting.live. So you can listen on iPhones or iPads, wherever you may be, your computer, if you're at home, probably not taking your tower. It's not that mobile, but a laptop could be. So you can listen to us there. You get that every infielder hit a home run for the Braves. That's never happened before. And, it sounds decent, don't get me wrong. But how important is it? And it shows you how the game is changing, and it's become glorified batting practice, which I do not think is necessarily all that exciting, because I used to love the National League style of play and hate the American League, because the American League, I'd get, when I lived in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, the Orioles games, as well as, you got the Braves on TBS, certainly, but we have the Phillies, and I was a Pirates fan, and they weren't on TV very much. We didn't get the Pirates channel when I lived there, but, I'd listen to them on the radio or whatever, and I loved that style of play, because the Orioles were all about wait around with a 3-run homer. And their games were always 8-3. It just was not that exciting. Now everybody's doing that. Earl Weaver was ahead of the curve. He said, yeah, statistically or my analytics, this says that this works, let's do it. And he won a lot. He didn't even have a hit and run signal. But, really wasn't all that exciting to watch. That's where we're at. Anyway, I don't like to say these things. I want to be able to go out and tell you just how perfect a baseball is or something, which it is. 108 stitches, wonderful sphere. You can do wonderful things with it just by the way you spin it. It's amazing. It's perfect. And they're insisting that I look at ridiculous things instead, and that the game, it's as if basketball decided we're all going to be all about slam dunks. It's the way we're going now. Anyway, Josh Brown. But we will talk about some other things. I might be very crusty there as well. Josh would like to see the DH in. I think he's misguided. Anyway. But, just look at this. I'm going to be talking to David Strickland of the Otters. 10 years ago, would you talk about soccer on a sports talk show? Before you would... But I can get in touch with David Strickland. I've been trying with the Kingsport Mets to get Mariano Duncan and Rich Donnelly on this show. I can't get them to return a phone call. You want to talk about it's gotten absurd and ridiculous. And the reason I say this is not the whine, it's that hopefully somebody, and my mouthpiece in the Tri-Cities is not that, loud, but that, we won't have like it was when who is that guy who's in Daytona now? He wound up, I don't know, there was some broadcaster on here, had on here in a past show, used to call the games locally, like I said, he's not working around here anymore. What do you think about this new rule in baseball in the minor leagues where they put the runner at second base in the 10th inning? Oh, it's wonderful! And you just sounded, when you were like the total shill when you said that, because it implied that the baseball was wrong for 150 years. Yes, some changes are good. Put the nettings from foul pole to foul pole. That doesn't affect the game. Anyway. I'm 30 seconds away from our break, and now we're going to talk to David Strickland. And we're going to find out, maybe they'll build a new arena, or not arena, but a soccer stadium around here. Who knows? They're playing in Boone this week. We'll see what that's all about. We'll come back, try to play some happy baseball highlights. Hey, it's not like home runs are bad. It's just that they're, it's like we're eating Oreos every day for dinner. It's